Hey everybody, Big Black Nerd here with another reaction. Today, I'm going to be checking out how the Joker took over Gotham in 48 hours in The Dark Knight. Now, I haven't seen the Dark Knight movie actually. It's something that I've really been meaning to watch, but unfortunately, getting old means less time to watch things. And even though I'm not really even that old, it's still a factor that applies. So, hey, I'm hoping to see if this will kind of give me a little synopsis of what happened. And hey, hopefully if I'm down to one day, I'll react to the Dark Knight on this channel, just to kind of be a little something for me and a little something for you as well. So hey, I guess we'll get into it. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Make sure to leave anything you want me to react to down below, and let's get into the video.
What's good with y'all, boys?
What is that?
I'm gonna try to incorporate more face cam in a lot of these videos so we could like connect more often.
No, nigga.
But it's been a while, and we all know Joker 2 has been garbage. Utter garbage.
I haven't seen Joker 2. I heard that it did worse than Madam Web, so I feel like that's saying something if it's worse than Madam Web. Granted, I haven't seen Madam Web either, but given the reviews, I can tell you it's not good either. So what happened? I heard Joker 2 was like a musical. Was that why it did so bad, or was it for like a whole different reason?
And because of that, I was actually gonna scrap this video. I did not think people wanted to see any type of Joker content. I went on Twitter and I saw this one tweet that actually pissed me off so much. I went back and finished this video. Because Joker 2 is bad, I guess that ends the debate. As if there was ever a debate. Like, I saw that tweet and people were replying like he was like spitting or something. It got me so mad. I actually went back, finished the entire video, and now we about to get it out right now. I think the end result actually did come out rather well. But y'all let me know what's up, man. DJ Playma. And the scene starts with this absolutely tough shot of this man holding a clown mask. Can't get any realer than this. And all these goons are plotting a bank heist. A mafia bank, to be precise. And while they driving, they got all the goons straight glazing the Joker. Yeah, Joker's him, man. I heard he's as funny as Kevin Hart, too. I basically know him for real.
Stop the cap.
But they break into the bank, got the alarms going crazy. Everybody with their hands up, too. It's a stick up.
You know how crazy you gotta be to just walk into a building and blindly just start shooting bullets up into the air? Like, bro, what purpose does that? I mean, I guess that shows that you're coming in, but like, you just wasted bullets that you probably could have used for something way more important in this robbery process.
Got this man looking lost. They so diabolical, they got innocents holding live grenades. The only more dangerous thing you could put in your hands is a Magic Johnson jersey. Them STDs will clap back like Mike Tyson. You're done for. And while all the civilians were down, we got this bank teller trying to make his next move. Pulls out the double pump and pops him in the back. Now this goon got his back turned and he's holding a shotty. He's up 3-0. But this man holding 6 bullets.
Ain't this actor the same guy that was in the first live action Michael Bay movie? I heard like that's what he looks like. I don't know if y'all know who I'm talking about, but he was like the guy that was supposed to be Shredder, but he wasn't in the end. I don't know. I guess that was just like his face. Recognized his face, and I was like, "Is that the guy who I'm thinking of?" I don't know.
Bullets in his barrel. Waste all 5 shots on a desk. Like, bro, just chase the nigga down. What's the desk doing to you, bro? And after going 0 for 5, this man decides to rush him. Hey, that was 6, right? 1, 3, 7. Yeah, bet.
Oh no, bro! Why does that remind me of freaking Deadpool? Right when he was counting down the bullet. Oh, miscalculations, my boy.
Got Brody murked for no reason. But he runs out of ammo and gets shot in the chest, hitting the and falls straight to the floor. But while all this is going on, all the other goons are slowly taking each other out. All due to the boss's orders, they're just lowering the shares. They keep hitting each other with the nothing personal. Joker told them all the same thing like a college shorty texting 5 different dudes. Sick world we live in. But when they all take each other out, we get back to the bank. The boss told me to kill you when this was all over. Nah, not yet. I killed the bus driver. What bus driver? Bro, what And the bus driver arrives, loads up the bus, and gets backed up too. It's sad you caught a stray, bro. Should've wore a vest. And the mafia member on the floor is like, oh, you're so stupid, bro. Yo, boss, he gonna kill you 2. And then we get one of the greatest opening twists in cinema.
Believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
And before we can even move on with the Joker, we have to understand why he's even doing this to begin with. And that's because of Batman. And that boy Bats is living the life. Batman's doing so well, he got Gotham looking like a habitable environment. The city's so safe a citizen wouldn't even dare to stare at a product they haven't paid for. And now the Mafia got the Batman and the police closing in on them. They can't even operate at night. And whenever they do, they'll always get shut down. They had a whole Mafia operation going down, but while it was happening, the GOAT pulls up. Nah, I'm crying. Who told this nigga Queso to suit up? Who's gonna tell him he's missing the whole point? Batman's not supposed to be heard from 50 blocks down. And a whole battle breaks out between the Mafia and the Bat Frauds. Homeless man calling another homeless man broke. And when Batman pulls up, he squad wipes him with utter ease. This is exactly what Joker...
I'm sorry, but has anyone ever thought of like Batman on his first day? You know what I mean? Like, imagine people that don't know Batman exists, like all these thugs at night, and you just see a random guy just in a bat costume. And like, in his world, Batman as a concept sounds stupid. And like, it's not what we think now. So like, in their world, they probably just think he's some crazy dude in a Halloween costume. So like, imagine this guy just randomly pops up out of nowhere in the dark, and he's just boxing all of you like that one dude in the last Batman movie. Bro knocked this guy with like 12 to 15 haymakers in the face.
Joker's talking about, the criminals fell off. Batman don't even have to try anymore. But while the Mafia members plotting how to escape from the police, this is where the Joker comes in. And he walks in making monkey noises. No one told you to mimic Kai Cenat. And this is one of my favorite parts of the movie. Gamble's all like, give me one reason why I shouldn't let my boy line you right now. You're gonna kill me without seeing a magic trick?
Huh?
I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. He really embedded a...
My gosh, you know what's crazy? If I had paid attention, if I had more focus on this scene than I did when I saw it originally, I feel like that would have hurt me. I mean, I'm paying attention to the video, but like if my focus was more into on what was happening, I feel like that would have legit hurt my eye.
A pencil
Good
in
Lord.
a person's skull. Hell nah, peep the replay on that. The kill gets more brutal on every watch. I'm sick. And Joker over there taunting Gamble. He's like,
Oh, and by the way, the suit, it wasn't cheap. You ought to know, you bought it.
and taunting another man's money you stole in his face is type disrespectful. I'm writing that one down. Just wait till I pull that off on the IRS. Yeah, that Lambo drive well, twin. You should know you bought it. And the other Mafia member lets him speak, and he sits him down and gives him the fell off speech. Y'all out there moving like Ben Simmons, #1 pick in the draft last year, but now I groan every time y'all off the bench. What happened? I mean,
Did your balls drop off? You see, a guy like me...
Freak.
had the whole room laughing like a high school classroom. Joker will remember that. But he proposes that the solution is simple. They just have to kill the Batman. And to these niggas, that's like asking them to fight Superman with a pistol. That ain't happening. And they said if that's...
How long has Batman been like on the scene in the Dark Knight? I'm assuming they're trying to go off of more Batman that's been around for years, so he's obviously well known. And I don't really know like if there even was a connected superhero universe back when the Dark Knight was around, at least for DC. So like, how long is he? How big of a name is he in this
That's
movie?
so simple. Why haven't you done it?
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
This spitting right now.
And he said he'll do it for half the profit. And that got Gamble tight. He was about to beat his ass, but...
Whoa, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
yeah, Joker had the bomb strapped to his chest, about to send him to Kingdom Come. Do him like... SpongeBob! There's a bomb strapped to my chest! He was about to boom the entire room with him included. That's why I love this nigga. Everything he thinks of is so unhinged, he doesn't even feel like a human. He's like a force of nature. A true embodiment of chaos, bro. He's a perfect villain. And this scene right here is hilarious. Watch this.
You think you could steal from us and just walk away?
Yeah.
And he leaves with a new plot in mind. You know exactly this scene we about to talk.
So is Joker only in the Dark Knight, or is like, because I know like this, I can't remember I can't remember which actor this Batman is, like his trilogy. Like, is the Joker in the whole trilogy, or is he only in the Dark Knight? I think so, because like wasn't the first one Bane or something? I don't know who was in the last one or whatever, but I know one of them was Bane, if I'm not mistaken.
So during Gamble's outburst, he says,
500 grand for this clown dead. 1 million alive, so I can teach him some manners first.
and well, you see, Joker had a problem. He took it personally. He heard the money Gamble was putting up and said, I'm with that, and comes up with an entire ploy to get his get back. And this is how it goes down. They go to Gamble and they bring in Joker's corpse. They talking about some bring me my money.
So, dead? That's 500.
How about a lie?
And as we just saw, the Joker rises like a real nigga, offing 2 guards in his at Gamble's neck. I know that man regretting every choice in life. What do you expect? These white men are dangerous. Talking about something, you want to know how I got these scars? And he
Was that really a line in Pocahontas? I mean, I can only imagine. So obviously, for what the time period the movie was, that probably was a line
tells a
in the
story
movie.
about his abusive father. Just hearing it sounds horrible. He'd be at home talking about some, hey dad, how was work? And one day his dad was hitting straight Marvel vs. Capcom combos on his mom. And once he saw Kid Joker with a straight face, he said,
Why so serious?
like, man, I would just let it play.
Comes at me with the knife. Why so serious?
That gotta be the best piece of acting I've ever seen in my life. Absolute standing ovation. And then he kills Gamble. To fully cement how much of a monster he is, gets 3 again.
So what is the Dark Knight rated? Because like so far, I haven't seen anything too rated R-ish. But then again, he could just not use those scenes for the purpose of the video. But what is the Dark Knight rated? I mean, I imagine it's PG-13 or whatever, but it could be like one of those. It could be rated R for all I know.
Gamble's henchmen that are on the floor. It says, we holding tryouts for my gang. Here's 2 sticks. Whoever lives joins. Not even caring about the result. He just wanted to cause mayhem, leaving these 3 brothers to fight to the death. This is crazy. But while all that's going on, if you remember this guy, he took all the mafia's money to Hong Kong. But sadly, you're dealing with Batman. And this chased him halfway across the planet just to get his lick back for Gotham. Nothing, and I mean nothing, gets past him. But he brings loud to the police, and that boy gets to chirping, singing at the top of his lungs. And I want you to look at the table. They offered him no food, no rice, no fried chicken. It don't even come with egg. Whoa, he doing this for the love of the game. And Harvey Dent does him like Young Thug, got him all with the Rico. It's terrible, man. Feds did a sweep. He's over there telling the mayor what he did, and that's when we get this. Yeah, the Joker just hung an innocent man's body just because he dressed up like his op. Like, bro, hatred don't even make sense. Can't even be inspired anymore. It's like them people in the hood.
You know how crazy of a sight that's gotta be to just have outside of not even your office window, just your regular window. Like imagine, like on my window over there. Imagine if I open my window for like the first time and I don't even know for what reason, but I opened it. And the next thing I know, a guy's hung body just drops from the freaking window. You know how traumatized you have to go through the rest of that day being? Like, I don't know if I'd be able to. Oh my gosh, I can imagine.
That fry you for reading a book. God forbid I gain knowledge. And we see this man torture this impersonator on live TV. And once again, we get one of the best performances of the movie.
Look at me.
Look at me!
I love it. I love it so much. One of my favorite things is when a villain gets so tweaked they start hitting vocal ranges you never heard. Exhibit A.
Yes!
You're going to pay for everything you did to me.
Exhibit B.
Than a god am.
This man just does.
Is that Jim Carrey right there? If I'm not
At all, bro.
mistaken.
Him and Willem Dafoe, the best supervillain actors of all time. But Joker gives him the ISO call on live television like he Creed. If you don't take off the mask, I'm offing everyone in Gotham starting tonight. I'm a man of my word. And he's starting at the biggest function of the year. So all the rich people arrive at this function, and no, it's not an all-white party, and no, it's not the party of Donkey Kong's party. And when they all get it lit, that's when Bruce Wayne finally
Bro, I know Nintendo, it ain't y'all's fault, but it must be bad, like, having, like, Diddy Kong in today's time. Like, would you imagine, like, the person that used to main Diddy Kong on Smash, or I don't know if he's in Mario Kart, or whatever Diddy Kong is in? Could you imagine, like, all the mains that had him, like, what they're going through in today's time? Because, oh man, I feel like they'll never hear the end of it, to be honest.
arrives. And I'm telling you, if he existed in real life, I'd hate him. Like, first off, he comes in with 3 baddies by his hip. Like, dog, have some manners. How greedy! This the greed they speak of in the Bible, fam. Ain't no way. And this man openly glazing Harvey Dent, knowing damn well he piping his broad on the side. Like, niggas will
Damn,
really
not
smash the
Two-Face.
accountability back into your girl and be like, yo, she's a keeper, dog. You're lucky to have her. While all that's going on, Joker has made his move. Poisoned the lieutenant, and then he does the attorney the worst. Leaves a letter in her car, told that bitch look up, and dog. And then the Joker comes in crashing the party, and he's only here for Harvey Dent. But he's over there pestering the civilians, and this old man's like, we ain't intimidated by thugs. And yeah, he's talking big, but it's a complete change of tone when he ups that fire. Look at him. Change their whole persona once they see the blick. And Rachel pulls up thinking she big dog, talking about some, okay, stop. And I know y'all see her right here though. She's so... No way y'all thought I was gonna do it on her. Be serious. And Joker starts pushing up on her, and we get another fantastic
What is
scene.
this?
You know what? She can't stand the sight of me.
And at the end of the story, Rachel pushes Joker away.
Little fighting you. I like that. Then you're gonna love me.
Nah, bro, this nigga's hilarious. Then you're gonna love me. Not gonna lie, shut your ass up. If you were anyone else but Batman, I would have been frying you to oblivion. But because it's him, I'ma have to let it slide. I'ma let it slide. And I've been seeing this since I was a kid. I'ma keep it real with y'all. Christopher Nolan cannot direct fights. Like, literally, besides the first Bane fight, you compare any of the fights to all the other superhero trilogies, it is by far the weakest out. And it's the primary reason why I can't call this trilogy.
You know what? I get that. He said in comparison to other fights, and look at this lineup. Like the Captain America movies alone, the action in them is amazing. And like, I mean, I know not all these are Christopher Nolan. Like, all these movies have amazing fight scenes, so I guess I can kind of see his point when it comes to that aspect. Like, even Captain America: Winter Soldier, like the fights in that are like amazing. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, that one hallway fight scene was like probably dang near the best fight scene in the entire MCU, in my opinion. I know people have different opinions, but that's my opinion.
Hero trilogies, it is by far the weakest out. And it's the primary reason why I can't call this trilogy the GOAT. You got me real life watching the Joker hit moves like there's a snake in my boot. Like, you can't be serious. We even got Batman out here fighting like a T-Rex. Come on, nigga, put him up, dog. Who are you? But Joker drops Rachel out the window, and Batman's like, no, my milk! Leaving Joker up there alone, brother, you're stupid. If I was the Joker, I would have aired the whole place out, but for some reason, he peacefully leaves. Like, I ain't gonna tell you how to do your job, but hey, I'm gonna let it rock. But anyways, this is where the Joker gets to his next plot, and that's killing the mayor. But he had the perfect ruse, hiding right with the soldiers. And if someone's willing to disguise themselves as someone else just to get the drop on you, that's how you know you have a real op. That man Green Goblin was dressing as a grandma just to get the drop on Spider-Man. Yeah, Norman needed to be gone. I cooked the whole day when I heard the news. But
I'm sorry. Like, look, being in the 21st, being this far in the years, and like looking back at Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, I feel like It's a movie that if you were born close to when it came out and you saw it now, you'll love watching it. You'll love how it looks just because you can name all of like the wild, crazy like action flaw. Like remember that one time Aunt May was in her room praying the freaking wall exploded? Or like that one time freaking Goblin threw those razor sharp like those razor sharp throwing disc and Spider-Man just twisted around and flipped into like it had like it looks so low, it looks so low budget comparison to modern day movies, but like it's just so fun to look at it
The
nowadays.
moment they hit the play, Joker spins for the shot, but oh, blocked by Gordon.
LeBron James with a rejection.
And this is literally the only play he fails in the movie. That's why Gordon's the GOAT. That's my man. And while that's going on, Harvey tries to shake information out of Joker's accomplice, and Batman goes on his own hunt. But we get back, and we actually got a horror fight scene. Okay, I might have to take back what I said, but any fight with Batman in a club is a certified banger. And I know bangers. And
That is
Batman out
true,
there boxing, the one
honestly.
thing that I love about him, he does not know defense. He really learned all his defense from Rocky because he never puts his hands up to block a hit. He will just take it.
That is so true. I've never thought of that. Batman and even live action animated, he almost never goes for the defensive moves. He's always offensive. That is actually something like I'm thinking like it's what they got me thinking now. I have no memory of Batman playing the defense card in his fights. Like he'll do like even in the Arkham games, he doesn't have like a block ability. He only has either attack or counter, which is also an offensive move in the game. So like dang, that's actually interesting. I actually never thought of that. He never goes defensive. That's
With
an
his body
interesting
and
thing
dish
to
it right
think.
back. Like, incredible. That's a real one right there. But he grabs the crime lord he's looking for and then holds him over the building. And that dude over there not even impressed. He's like, if you gonna scare somebody, pick a higher spot. This height won't even kill me. And Batman's like,
I'm counting on it.
and drops this, breaking his ankles. Oh my God. You hear the sound that made?
Oh, hold on. I think I accidentally muted it trying to pause it a bit.
Drops this, breaking his ankle. Bro, it got me flinching.
I mean, he's lucky that's all. No, I can't even say that's lucky. This both of his ankles. He ain't getting up from that. So oh, imagine not being able to get up and Batman is after you, and you're already on his list as well. Like that's a terrible way to
On every
go out,
watch, I
man.
can't even watch this nigga.
And the worst part is he's not going to allow you to die in this scenario. So like that's like the worst part. I know there's like this question, would you rather fight Arkham Batman or Insomniac Spider-Man? Yeah, like if you played both games, you'll realize the distinction. But like whenever Batman fights you in that game, he leaves you dang near paralyzed. But Spider-Man himself, there is a chance that he'll just web you up or like I don't know, man, because he'd be doing some bad damage. But like it's always a hard question because with Spider-Man, there's a chance nothing can happen to you other than getting webbed to the wall. And that's all I gotta say to that.
Well, Batman gets to talking to him, and he's like,
I don't know where he must have friends.
and bro, I'm so sorry. I cannot take Bale's voice seriously. Like, bro, who told him to speak like this? He must have friends. The way this man running the streets. But Maroni basically tells this man a whole lot of nothing. No one goes snitch because they know Batman's not like that. He may leave you looking like Squidward, but he won't kill you. While the Joker will take your life.
What am I saying? Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, come
When your
on,
family
dude.
watches and then kill them. It's an easy choice. None of them
I
are
ain't no
rats.
snitch.
And while that was going on, Harvey Dent's still trying to interrogate this man. Got the gun to his temple and he's talking about something you wouldn't.
I wouldn't!
His actor did such a good job, by the way. But Harvey got him like, if I land heads, you die. If I land tails, you die. So you
Okay,
want
so
to tell me
this
about
is
the Joker?
Two-Face.
And this man starts hitting the speed.
I mean, I knew he was Two-Face, but I was like, does he turn Two-Face in
He's
the
trying
movie?
so hard not to laugh. And Harvey ain't playing it no more, so he flips the coin in. And Batman tells him the whole time, this man is a schizophrenic from Arkham, a star member on the slow bus starting roster. Harvey was just interrogating him looking dumb. And I promise you the direct next scene does him even worse. Because he calls his wife Rachel, and he's like, look baby, Joker's about to kill me. You need to find somewhere to be safe. And she has the audacity, the gall, the nerve to say this. Baby, I think Bruce Wayne's penthouse is the safest place in the city right now. No way she took a threat to her fiance's wife as a dick appointment. And while every breath Harvey takes outside is under the threat of death, look at what Rachel's doing.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the man?
Bro, you can't give shorties nothing! And she really out here talking with Bruce, and he's like, when I'm done with Batman, you still gonna wait for me? And she's talking about some yes. In the whole movie, Bruce is like, Harvey, you're the paragon of hope. And you're doing the this bad? Like, bro, if I was Harvey, Two-Face wouldn't have to exist for me to spaz out.
Man, this man Harvey Dent began done terrible in like every Batman like situation, man. Like this man Harvey was done so bad. Not only did this man's life suck prior to him even getting his face burnt off, but like his face being like also like that's also the other thing. His face literally getting burnt off and having a split personality that literally can't decide over anything unless it's about the flip of a coin. Like, could you imagine living like that? Like that'd be terrible.
This reason enough, bro. You got your beat took by Christian Bale. Are you serious?
Okay, Christian Bale
And to
Batman.
make it even worse, Bruce Wayne makes Harvey take the fall for him in this weak ass scene, talking about some I am the Batman. Think he's Tony Stark. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. And they use Harvey as bait to lure the Joker out. They got all the cops transferring him from one jail to another, and that's where the Joker makes his move. Starting with this straight lunatic driving truck coon and starts ramming the cops over committing max property damage. And while they outrun in truck number one, another one comes from the side and throws them into the river. The river! Like, bro, do you know who's down there? And driving the circus truck, changing the quote to slaughter is the best medicine. With another flick for the gram. Immaculate execution. And the marksman skill this man has is crazy. I don't know how he's shooting with one hand on a moving truck, perfectly aiming his shots like this. This man one-on-one on all angles. They try to break into the SWAT truck in like a scene out of a Marvel movie. The cop says,
I need something a lot bigger to get through this.
and this pulls out a bazooka and blows the cops into oblivion. What? And finally, to change the tide in the battle, the Batmobile arrives and slams this truck into the top of the tunnel. You just love to see it. And he turns around to join the pack. And the Joker shoots at the SWAT car again, only for the Batmobile to hit this jump and block the bazooka mid-air. Oh my God! Bruce, however, does not stick the landing and he crashes the mobile, with the Joker still chasing Harvey down. But that's when we get one of the coolest Batman gadgets I've ever seen. It's like they made this to sell toys or something, turning the Batmobile into this sick of a motorcycle. I don't know who designed this, but give that boy a raise immediately. And they continue their chase down, and Joker orders his henchmen to take down this helicopter by shooting 2 lines across the buildings, leaving it stuck. And dog, I know y'all clown Marvel all the time, but I never caught this till I rewatched for this video. Listen to this.
That's not good. Okay, that's not good.
Like, nah, man, who scripted this, bruh? I really thought it was just Marvel. Whole time it's every superhero movie. But yeah, Batman doing anything to catch up with these n****s. He's driving through entire malls. Like, dog, F wrong with him. And then he hits his really cool entrance like this.
Oh my God, he's so damn cool!
And he does the Joker the worst, firing into his truck, weaving under the wheels, got the henchman in the truck talking about some, he missed, stupid, and flips them over in the middle of traffic. And I know the real ones remember when I said I hate car chasing scenes in my The Batman video. I should have said it then, but I'm gonna say it now. This is one of the only ones I like. If you go make a car chase scene, you gotta do something like this. There was too
I mean, then again, when are you gonna get car chase scenes that have a car like the Batmobile? Like most car scenes are just two regular cars the studio bought or rented or whatever. No, there's not really any like car chase scenes, at least not that I can think of, where you got cars that can do what the Batmobile can do to people. Like, those dang near be the best ones, really.
Too many twists and too many cool set pieces for me to get bored. I love it. And this scene I love so much. Joker's walking down on Batman with nothing but a Smith & Wesson in hand, shooting at all oncoming traffic, talking about some hit me. He wants so bad for the Batman to break his morals. With his theme in the back blaring, bro, it's so perfect, dog. The first minute of his theme is literally just sirens. Who's doing it like him? But obviously, and he gets on Batman, about to unmask him, only for a shotgun to meet his neck. And who is it? The GOAT, the greatest of all time. And they finally put the Joker behind bars. We also get this really cool scene where everyone's congratulating Gordon, and you see Joker like, it's like he's teasing him. He know he didn't even unleash hell yet. And then we get the interrogation scene. And because of the Batman scene afterwards, the conversation with Gordon is very underrated. But it shows that even though this man pretends that he doesn't have a plan, he's like 5 steps ahead of the ops the entire time. Never let them know your next move. But he's over there pressuring Gordon. He's like, are they really your men or are they Maroni's? You done got slimed out, fam. Couldn't be me. And Gordon's like, all right, bruh, I'm not dealing with you. And he leaves into one of the simplest yet coldest pull-ups in a superhero movie. Now everybody knows this scene. This scene is fantastic. I could spend this whole time glazing if I really wanted to. I'm gonna just play all my favorite parts like this one right here.
Garbage, you kills for money.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be.
I love how Joker reveals his main point of the movie here, that anyone will be able to drop their morals when under pressure. And then that line, I'm just ahead of the curve. Incredible. Another 10 out of 10 scene. This movie don't miss. And my favorite part right here is when Joker reveals that he took Batman's vanilla queen. If it ain't snowing, he ain't going. He took his spoiled milk. And he got Batman so tight, he ends up locking the door with the chair. And then he just starts beating Joker and talking about some,
Where are they?
Killing is making a choice.
Where are they?
Choose between.
well, Joker gives the location of both of them and tells Batman to choose. And what do I consistently tell y'all about these superheroes? Unless a baddie is involved, they ain't doing nothing. But while they kissing now Harvey and Rachel, we get this really funny scene.
Honestly.
How many of your friends have I killed?
And you killed 6 of my friends.
Now I'm crying. This such
Like, bro, like freaking Peter Parker legit got into that freaking wrestling match just to get Mary Jane. Like, bro would have not been doing nothing if he didn't. Like, bro would have had no motivation to go to that wrestling match or literally do anything if Mary Jane was not in the picture.
a demon, he horrified himself. And he continues to do this guy so bad. He's talking about some,
In their last moments, people show you who they really are. So, in a way, I knew your friends better than you ever did.
and it's to the point where this tried to put the Dukes up.
That's
In
a
the
fair
direct
argument,
next
though.
scene, he's getting carried like a bitch. Like, how the fuck are you that sorry? You had every advantage. Like, nah, I'm really about to get on him. This forehead needs a screen protector. This big body built, and he gotta pick which chin to use during each conversation. Buddy, get the fuck on my screen. And also, where were all you? You just saw him get beat and let it happen? Oh, but Zeph, they all left with Gordon. You left the biggest threat in Gotham with Playboy calories? Are these serious? But Joker leaves him as a hostage, and he's like, I just want to make my phone call. And they should have never let this get away with it again. Why are you giving him what he wants? And in one of the most despicable acts in the film, calls the phone that is inside another man's body and blows up the police station.
Bro, you know how insane that is to have the phone implanted into this man's skin? This man Joker is an artist. I'm sorry. Like, not only is this man a serial killer, he is artistic with how he does his stuff. I think the only person next to Joker in terms of artistic kills is freaking the Riddler. And even then, I think the Riddler dang near does so much. Remember, like in the freaking Arkham games, bro has hundreds of, like over 200 trophies to collect in the Arkham Knight game. And not only that, this man constructs underground racetracks for your car to go in. It has a whole house full of robots that all can change whether or not you can touch them or whatever, just to prove a point. Like, bro, this man Batman be doing with some D1 creative serial killers. I swear.
Leaving only him as the victor. I saw the Joker blow up the 5th building in this movie and said, Heath Ledger with no regard for human life! And to make it even worse, when they finally arrive to the locations, it's revealed that Joker switched the addresses, meaning that Batman went to Harvey Dent the whole time. I know that was sick to his stomach when he opened the door. Really gave him a here damn safe too. Look at him, he don't even want to be there. And well,
Explosive this man Joker has.
Yeah, it's a bad day.
Oh, that's how he lost
because of
his
this, we got the
face.
coldest shot in Batman history. So did we really lose? I don't know. I don't think so. And Joker also escapes, living his best life. And afterwards, well, Joker took over the hood. He gets the money he was owed from the gang members and burns it. And one of the best acts of villainy I've ever seen. It's not about the money.
It's about sending a message. Everything burns.
And I also really love how the only thing to consistently get the Joker mad is when you call him a freak.
Why don't we cut you up into little pieces and feed you to your pooches? And then we'll see how loyal a hungry dog really is.
And without even a moment to grieve or a moment to rest, the Joker already made his next move.
If you don't kill this Humpty Dumpty in 1 hour, I'm blowing up a hospital.
And that boy got the streets going mad, looking like a Castanet giveaway. And while all the commotion's happening outside, we get probably the stupidest scene of all time. This Harvey Dent, for some reason, couldn't tell Joker was behind the mask. You really thought this was a beard that pulled up on a bag?
And like, bro had the most over dramatic reaction to that as well. Like, I heard his point, like, bro, you can tell that this is Joker behind that face mask. But bro freaking jumped like he saw the scariest thing he's ever seen in his life. Like, that is crazy.
Makeup day? Look at his reaction too, like so stupid. And again, I don't know if y'all want me to keep blazing, but this scene again is just incredible. And I really like how this scene is just like a lie too, because it's coming from the Joker. Him not having a plan is very believable, but if you actually watch the movie, there's no way this did not plot everything that was going on. But he plays off the lie so well, most people would believe him. I believed him. This is not a man without a plan. He knows exactly what he's doing. But the speech is so good, especially this part right here.
I'm an agent of chaos.
I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it.
But this scene is impeccable, although I don't really think Harvey would just let the Joker walk out like that. But the scene was so far, I'm about to let it slide, you feel me? And here's where we get to essentially the end of the movie, where he tries to get 2 boats, one full of innocent people and the other full of prisoners, and tries to see which one will pull the bomb off first. And when the Batman tries to stop him, he uses literal civilians taped to artillery to take him down. This nigga is beyond crazy. Throw him under the jail. And I would continue yapping about this whole thing and everything, but I feel like I'll get the point. This movie's just incredible. I really do enjoy his final scene though.
See, madness, as you know, is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
And definitely rewatch The Dark Knight for yourself. I'm skipping a lot of the end and some of the other characters in case I want to do a full run through of the entire trilogy, akin to my Sam Raimi videos, but this is literally the greatest superhero villain of all time, without question. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'ma catch y'all next time.
Wake up, filthy.
Yeah, man, that was the video. Good lord. Oh man, I always love this man's monologues about these kind of things. Because it also is stuff that, like, it makes you think, right? Because, like, when it comes to these Batman movies, I enjoy how this man loves to really go into superhero like not only does he go after like superhero stuff in general, he also goes as to like the things that you may not have noticed going into the movie at first. Granted, I haven't seen The Dark Knight at all, so I probably won't know most of what he's saying, but like it's still a pretty good analogy. It's still a pretty good monologue altogether. Man, that was a dope video, man. So hey, leave any video suggestions down below of anything you want me to react to. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one. God bless.